Hello smart people, Tech here, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install Bettercap in a very easy manner. If you're watching this tutorial, you probably have an idea what it is, but if you don't know, it's a cool tool that allows you to basically watch traffic on networks, do cool stuff via Bluetooth, and many more. You probably need to find other tutorials to explore the entire ranges of possibilities of Bettercap. Without any further ado, let's get started here. My cursor is not showing for whatever reason, so I'll just select stuff as I go. So the first thing you need to do is you need to update your machine. Run this command to update your machine. It'll ask you for your password, which you will enter. Basically, what this command does is it updates the repository that Kali is getting the updates from, and then you do a full upgrade to upgrade everything. And -y is basically saying yes to every question they're going to ask you. You know how when you update, it asks you questions, so you're basically saying yes to all these questions. If you don't want to do that, then remove the -y. All right, the update has completed. So basically, Bettercap is built using the Go language, right? It's a programming language. Because of that, we need to install a prerequisite, which is the Go language. So first, go to your terminal, make sure if you have Go installed or not by typing Go version. Go not found, that means it's not installed. Now it gives you two options here. Do not take the first one because the first one it tends to be deprecated. We're gonna take the second option, which is sudo apt install golang go. Say yes here, and it'll install that language on your Kali. At this point, you need to restart your computer. It's not required, but it's best. So once you do that, you need to basically paste in this command that it's available, by the way, on my GitHub that I will attach to the description of this video. You can just copy this from the GitHub text and paste it in your terminal, and you should be able to run it. The link is in the description. Once again, once you click it, it'll take you to my GitHub page. The text file you see in that, you'll click open it and you'll find those commands, everything that I've used here. Once you do that, you will type go install github.com. I've already run it on this machine before, so you'll tap this. It will basically use go to install Bettercap, and after you do that, you will move go to path. So the way you'll do that is you'll type in this command that I've already used. You'll run that, and you will test to see if Bettercap was installed successfully. So basically, you can run this. So why do we move it to path, by the way, with this command that says mv? It basically makes it easy for you to not have to type the entire directory of where Bettercap is located. Basically, you can just type Bettercap and you can run it from any terminal, basically. So we're almost done here. There's a couple things that I would install before I move forward. Go ahead and create a directory with this one. You're going to move inside the directory with this command. You are going to clone some additional modules, they call them caplets, into that directory. So once you're done with that, you should be good to run Bettercap. I'm going to give you a quick trial run of Bettercap, what it does. So what we're going to do right now, we have two computers on this network, this one and another victim. And I'm going to see everything that victim is being is every network traffic that is going from that victim to the internet and from the internet to that victim. So first, you need to know what interface you're using. So whichever one that says 127 is not the one you're using. You're using the one that starts likely with 192. I cannot see my cursor, it makes it a little difficult, but the one that starts with 192.168, here is this one you're gonna use. This is the interface you're using. So you're not using that IP address, but what interface is that? Is ETH0 because I'm using Ethernet. If you're using Wi-Fi, it probably is WLAN 0 like this. But yeah, so once you find out your interface, we're gonna do Bettercap and dash iFace. You're gonna use your interface. For you, if you're using Wi-Fi, likely it's WLAN 0. For me, I know it's ETH0. Okay, so I run this. I had a typo here. Sorry, and I need permissions. I need to add sudo there. So there it's working. So once you do that, you have Bettercap running. Now what you want to do is you want to get some modules working here. Netprobe.on, you are basically activating the module that watches for stuff, and you're going to do net that show, so it can show all the devices on this network. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on this machine. In the real world, this would have been another computer on the network. It could be someone you don't have any clue who they are, right? And we're going to watch what is being trafficked on that network. So I'm going to type in GitHub here in Google. I opened a page for that. We're going to go to our machine here. Let's run net that show again because that machine wasn't running. Now it's running. You can see it pulls up on our watcher machine, right? We're watching for stuff. Now, one of the things you'll notice here is you get the IP address of that victim, right? 192.168.237.130. What we're going to do with that IP address is we're going to basically pretend to be that machine so we can do a man-in-the-middle attack. We're going to send in the middle, pretending to be that machine, and everything the network sends, it's going to send it to us. We're going to take it, and then once we read it, we're going to pass it on to the machine. So now you're going to type this command, and here you're going to type the IP of victim. It'll say IP of victim in my text file, but don't type IP of victim. Type literally the IP of the victim, which is 192.168.237.130. So now we're pretending to be him so the internet can pass to us what it thinks should go to the victim, right? We read it, then we pass it on to him. So ARP that spoof. No. You're going to type in this command to activate the spoofing, which is a smart term for pretending. And you're going to start sniffing now. Sniffing, you're reading the traffic of that computer. As you can see, we're getting some traffic to read already. We can see we have, it's communicating with mp.microsoft.com. A lot of those things can be gibberish, but I'm going to show you. If you sit there long enough and you're reading those traffic, you can get a good idea of what this person is up to. GitHub, you can tell they're on GitHub. You can tell they're connecting to Amazon Web Services to get stuff. You can tell this computer is updating, right? It's connecting to windowsupdate.com. You can see a lot of stuff. You can tell it's updating the apps because you see the Microsoft Store there. If we were to go to YouTube, you probably see that as well. Let's check this. You can see basically what this person is up. There's YouTube right there. So it showed up. So you can tell this person is browsing YouTube. It's so crazy how much you're able to see with that. So one of the things you can do with this is you can use any AI chatbot to get basically commands of Bettercap to see stuff. There's one where you can see verbose, basically more readable format of what you're reading here, I was editing this video when I realized I almost didn't show you what happens when you use a VPN. You see how there's a lot of traffic going on right now? If we were to go and activate the VPN on this computer, so as a potential victim, the way you defend yourself from these attacks is to use a VPN. This is why in the cybersecurity world, we always say use a VPN. Once we activate the VPN, we come back here, you can't see things anymore. Like it's just not capturing anything. Now in the old version of Bettercap, it would say something like transaction ID 12x, whatever. Basically it's saying something is going on, but we can't tell what it is. It would just say transaction ID, whatever, but it wouldn't tell you the website the victim is seeing. It wouldn't tell you anything useful. Once we turn off the VPN, as proof here, VPN goes off, firewall goes off, go back to Watcher, you seeing it's watching again. So this is Bettercap. This is how to install it. I think I'm a huge fan of Bettercap. I know there's tools like Wireshark out there where you can read packets, but Wireshark is a bunch of gibberish, and for beginners particularly. So I'm a big fan of Bettercap because it's more visible what's going on once you are sniffing that traffic. So once you're done with that, you'll basically type quit, and it's quitting here already. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Give me a subscribe. It really motivates me when I see that subscriber count goes up. I wake up and I say, I'm going to do a tutorial like this for you. So see you on the next one.